SmallRig EOS L7 cage giveaway and setup.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all having amazing creative days. It's the first video of 2023, so welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed all the content I put out last year, and this year we're gonna kick some more butt and put out some more amazing content. And speaking of last year was an amazing year for me on YouTube. I experienced so much growth, and I'm very grateful for all of you, all the subscribers who decided to be part of this channel and saw value in the content I'm producing. So thank you very much, I'm very grateful. And I wanted to start off this year with a little giveaway. We're gonna give away an R7 cage, an EOS R7 cage, like the cage that we have here, which we're gonna talk about in this video. We're gonna do a little R7, this is a SmallRig cage review on the R7. So we're gonna do a little review and then we're gonna do a little giveaway. So I'm gonna be giving away the second cage for an R7. So if you like what you see in this video, enter the contest and you could win yourself a SmallRig cage and have yourself a fun little vlogging setup. All right, let's get into the video. Now, when I first started filming YouTube videos, like a lot of people, I just had a camera and a lens. You hit record, you set it up on a tripod and you go, or you do the vlog thing. And that's, you know, that's the way a lot of us start, just a tripod and a camera, and then we want a light, and then maybe we want a mic, and then we want a recorder or a screen or different accessories, and then you got all these tripods and things, and it becomes a mess. So what you want to do is you want to pick up a cage for your camera, and you can transform just the basic camera and lens combination into and that's what this video is all about. We're going to talk about setting up a cage on the EOS R7 and transforming it from this camera lens combination into something that's going to be really good for making YouTube videos or regular videos, or yeah, filming people in general. It'll just make your life easier. So we got some SmallRig parts here. We've got the standard cage. We have, I think one of these is an arm connector and another one is a handle. And stick around to the end of the video because I have a second R7 cage and this will be given away. And if you want to find out how you can win this, stick around to the end of the video where I give away the contest details. All right, so with that being said, let's open these SmallRig boxes and set up the R7 with a cage and transform it from this into something more All right, so let's take a look at the parts, and this is the cage. All right, the R5 is set to tracking eyes right now and ignoring any objects that come in front of the eyes. So let's change those settings. All right, so let's try this again. So let's take a look at these parts. Here we have the cage. This is the SmallRig R7 cage, and that's what goes around the camera. Then we have the handle. This is a NATO rail handle, you can tell right here, and this cage does not have a NATO rail, so you have to get this little piece here, which allows you, let's see, can we focus on that? There we go. So this little piece here allows you to attach a NATO rail to your cage. And this is fun. I love all this SmallRig stuff because it's like playing Lego when you were a kid. You buy all these parts and you put it together and you create, you create things. And then we have this arm. It's like a little friction arm, and this is pretty cool. I've never actually seen this design before, but I absolutely loved it the moment I saw it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick that up because those regular arms, where are they? These ones here, these regular friction arms you see everywhere on Amazon for like 15, 20 bucks, they are garbage. Here's one that just fell apart the other day. It's trash. I wouldn't, like if you're using cheap LED lights, these arms are fine, but if you put on like a heavy, let's say the Ninja recorder is almost $1,000 worth of gear right there, and you want to trust it on one of these arms, I wouldn't trust it. So I'm excited to try out this product right here, see if it's any better than those other arms, and hopefully it is. And all these products that I'm using today are going to be linked down below in the description. They're affiliate links on Amazon, so if you buy something, it helps out the channel a little bit. I get a little cut, but it doesn't cost you any more. So if you want to do that, go for it. I would appreciate it. And the final thing we have here is an Arca Swiss plate, and it's got two screw mounts on there. Is it focusing? There we go. It's an Arca Swiss plate, and it's got two screw mounts at the bottom, and it's specifically designed to screw into the bottom of the cage so that you can film vertical video. So if you're doing shorts or reels or TikToks and things like that, you don't have to take your tripod and camera. So let's attach the camera to the cage and put it all together. All right, so let's get the cage on the camera. First thing you got to do, we're going to take off the lens and we slip the cage on, and then let's put the lens back. Now if we turn it over, there's a screw right there which has to screw to the bottom of the camera, and these SmallRig cages come with a little tool which makes it nice and easy to screw them down. That is that, the cage is on. Now this cage does come with a handle that you can screw in directly into these screw holes here, but the reason I didn't decide to go for that handle is that sometimes you're on set and you take apart your rig, you put your rig back together and you want to be able to move fast. You don't want to sit there for half an hour screwing and unscrewing and all this stuff, because on set time is money. So I picked up this handle right here, and as you can see, this handle has a NATO rail at the bottom. So in order to use it, what you need to do is pick up this little NATO rail plate. And these come in different sizes. This is obviously the 1-inch size, but you can get, I think, 2 inches, 4 inches, and that kind of thing. So let's mount this onto the cage. All right, and there we go. Now we have the NATO rail mounted to the cage. All right, let's mount the handle onto this NATO rail, and it's nice and easy. You just tighten it. There we go. Now we have a quick release handle on the R7, and I think these are super handy, especially like I said, if you're on set, time is money, and you know, you can just take off the handle like this, nice and fast. Pull that little pin down, and there we go. Now this can fit in my camera bag, this can fit in my camera bag, and I'm ready to move on to the next thing instead of sitting there with an Allen key taking apart the handle. So I definitely recommend the NATO rail handle. There we go. Feels pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. And the nice thing about this little rail system is it has these 2 little safety brass pins on either side so that the handle won't slide off even if it is loose. So let's try that out. We're going to loosen the handle. All right, so yeah, handle is loose and it won't come off unless it's really loose. Nope. Even if we totally loosen it, it's not going to come off. So that's awesome, SmallRig. Thank you for thinking of that and putting those little like safety catches in there. Here we go. We have the setup. We have the cage on the camera, and the nice thing with the cage is you have all these mounting points. So if you want to screw things to the cage, you have all these screw points, and the handle also has screw points and cold shoes as well, and it's super nice. Now the one thing I just noticed with this setup is if you want to change the lens, the release button is right in here in the corner between this plate, and if you have fingers bigger than mine, and mine are pretty average, you're gonna have trouble maybe from underneath. Yeah, I guess you have to slip your finger in from underneath to hit the button to release the lens. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty hard to get to. Even my pinky, yeah, my pinky kind of fits. So yeah, that's one thing I noticed. But the other thing I noticed too is that you do have NATO rail on the side. So if you do shoot vertical video, for example, let's take this handle off of here. The handle will attach to the side as well. Look at that. I didn't even know this when I bought the cage, but you can actually go around filming vertical video like this with the image stabilization on this this camera. I wonder, you could probably vlog with it like this too if you want. Huh. But the only issue here is is that if you do that, you're gonna block your screen, which kind of defeats the purpose, right? However, with this NATO rail attachment here, you can attach that on the side here, and you can just switch the handle from this side to this side. So let's give that a try and see what it looks like. And there it is. Now we have the screen on the opposite side, so if we want to vlog, we can do a little, this is one heck of a vlogging setup, right? So you can you can vlog like this, or if you want, you can shoot vertical video like this, and you have your screen out here so you can see what you're filming. Nice low angle shots. Hey, this is kind of cool, man. I want to try this out. I want to go make some TikToks and some YouTube shorts. All right, there's one more little piece I want to talk about here, and this is an Arca Swiss plate This is also a piece by SmallRig, and it's super handy because it allows you to mount your camera on the tripod vertically, so you don't have to angle the camera on the tripod. You know how you turn it sideways to shoot vertical video, and then the tripod becomes unstable and it could fall over and stuff like that. I was never a big fan of hanging my camera off the side of the tripod like that, so I got this plate. And I just attach it here to the side of the camera. And so what we do with this, since we have an Arca Swiss mounted on the side, is we can get a tripod and we can mount the camera like that. We have the flip up screen like that. And now you're ready to film. And by the way, this little mini tripod here is amazing. It's a Momin, I don't remember the model number, but it's a nice aluminum build with rubber feet that go all the way around. I love this thing. It doesn't scratch up my desk or furniture or anything you place it on. So it's pretty awesome. So there we go. We can set up the camera like that, and we can start filming TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, or Instagram reels, and it's all set up, and the cage is what enables all this to happen. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, now there's one more thing to look at, and that's this little arm attachment here. Where can we attach it? Right here on the side. See, it's got the screw in the middle, and then the 2 pins on either side, and then here we have the screw in the middle with the pins on either side. So let's get that hooked up. All right, and now let's see how. Oh wow, that's pretty stable. This thing also comes with a little tool here, so you can tighten everything. Just pop it in there. It's like a little torque wrench. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, SmallRig, for that. That's really handy. And now that is like super tight. So with this, what you can do is you can attach a light to it if you want. Like right now, I'm using one of these lights. I could attach this to the light, or a smaller light, or I could put a mic up there, or I could put a recorder or a screen or whatever. So it's nice to have these little arms just to give you a little bit more versatility with your setup. So now let's set this up as if I were to film a little short video. So let's get that going. All right, so we are done. Check this out. This is a super short TikTok reel. We got the Atomos Ninja 5 right here, and that'll be hooked up into the camera. We have a light source. We have the mic underslung underneath the handle, and we have a TikTok and YouTube short and Instagram reel filming machine right here. And that's pretty good. You can see yourself on the nice big screen. You can record in Apple ProRes RAW or whatever codec you want. You have everything hooked up here. The only thing I would suggest is a dummy battery for the camera and a dummy battery for the Ninja, and you're good to go. Wonder if you could vlog with this. It'd be a pretty ridiculous vlogging setup, but the point I want to make is that it all starts with the cage. The cage is the foundation for the whole setup. All right, and that's that. Pretty cool setup, right? Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I could get used to filming with that setup. That's pretty sweet. And of course, all the little bits and pieces on this setup are available down below in the description. I have affiliate links for everything. If you buy anything from Amazon, Amazon gives me a little something, something. Doesn't cost you anything. So if you want to help out the channel, feel free to click on those links. And of course, you can do a little horizontal filming here as well as vertical, which is really awesome. This is a nice little setup. So if you just want to get into vlogging or shooting shorts or reels, that kind of thing, this is it's a perfect little setup for you. You got your light, you got your mic, you can attach a recorder on the side, and you can set up a rig just like this. But in order to set up a rig like this, you're gonna need a cage. So let's talk about the contest details. Let's get this over here. All right, let's record this on this setup right here. All right, R7 rolling, R5 rolling. Let's do this. Contest details for this cage. This is a cage, SmallRig cage for the EOS R7. And if you want to enter the contest to win this cage, here's what you got to do. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment down below in this video, and then go to my Instagram, find the thumbnail of this video, follow me on Instagram, and leave a comment below that thumbnail or on that thumbnail post on the Instagram, and you are entered to win this. And of course, you're gonna have to prove that you left a comment in both spots and followed and subscribed and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, more information is posted on the blog. So check out the blog with more information about the contest details, but that is the basics and that is it. Good luck to you guys. Hopefully you win it. and I will be mailing this out. I guess I'll do the announcement at the end of the month. So I guess maybe February 1st-ish, somewhere around there. I'll post a video and I will announce who won this, and I'll mail it out to you. All right, so that is it. We survived the first video of 2023. Hopefully you guys all have amazing creative years. I wish you guys all the best. You know, I'm happy you guys are all subscribed to the channel, and hopefully we can keep growing this channel and 2023 becomes an awesome year. So with that being said, peace out. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.